Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your general life tarot reading for March 1st through the 15th. I hope that you guys are doing great. Grab your sips and let's get right into it. So, when I was getting into your energy, I got a couple of messages that came through. The first was hold up, wait. And then I also had an image in my head of like somebody slamming on the brakes, like tires screeching, smoke coming out, that long sort of black skid mark. So maybe there's something that has come to a screeching halt for you guys, or maybe it's something that you might need to put the brakes on a little bit. But let's see. I started by pulling a couple of oracle cards for you to get a sense of the overall energy for your reading. The first one that came out is fragmented energy. And the second card that came out is spring. See your seeds grow. Okay, so we'll see how those fit into the overall reading, but for now, we'll get into some tarot and see what the energy is that's currently surrounding you. So we'll start with the current energy for Sagittarius. We have patience in reverse, and we have the 10 of fire in reverse. For challenges, obstacles, and what's currently hidden, okay, we have the 9 of earth in reverse. For advice from spirit, okay, we have a couple that popped out. The first one is temptation in reverse. Oh, we also have call in reverse, which is the judgment card. And actually a third one, we have the queen of water upright. So for your potential outcome for my Sagittarius, okay, we have hanged man in reverse, and we also have the 8 of water in reverse. Okay, so let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these messages a little bit more, but I kind of see where this is going. So for your current energy, we have the moon. For obstacles, challenges, and what might be hidden from you, we have the Page of Cups. For advice from Spirit, we have the Queen of Swords. And for the potential outcome for my Sagittarius collective, we have the High Priestess. Okay, so let's just grab some oracle cards and get a couple more messages before we dive in, because I have a feeling this is going to be a bit of a roller coaster. So, current energy for my Sagittarius collective, we have mayhem. For obstacles, challenges, and what's currently hidden, okay, we have observe, specificity matters, and darkest before dawn. For advice from spirit, we have follow your bliss that flipped over. And for the potential outcome, we have nature's timing. Okay, so Sagittarius, let's get into this a little bit. So, looking at the overall energy for you guys with fragmented energy and spring, it seems like you are all over the place. Like there's just a very, it's like the Energizer Bunny on meth, just kind of hopping around like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want this, I want that, I want this. And there's not one area of focus. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't think that there's anything wrong with wanting a lot and wanting a lot of a lot, but at some point, you're going to have to sort of take things one step at a time. And so you're going to have to plant these individual seeds and give them attention, water them, nurture them so you can see some progress and growth as opposed to just sort of throwing the seeds out there and like, all right, where's my stuff? You know, so it feels very scattered, but let's get into the tarot to see if we can sort through that a little bit more. For your current energy, we have patience in reverse. We have the 10 of fire in reverse. We have the moon, and we also have mayhem. Your manifestation is happening. Current issue reveals past wound. Spiritual growth, hang tight. So there is a huge sense of impatience that I'm feeling right now, and a lack of balance. So it seems as though you've sort of put down a burden, and it almost feels like that burden is one of not feeling deserving and not feeling as though you can achieve your goals or that things never work out for you. It feels like you're past that hump, and but it's almost as though the pendulum has swung in the completely opposite direction, where you're like, well, I know I deserve all of those things. Now, where are they? Like, where are they? I want them right now. They should be here right now. It's a very frantic energy that I'm feeling. But in the midst of all of this sort of impatience and waiting for things to manifest, it feels as though you're missing some very important pieces of that process. So, looking at challenges, obstacles, and what might be hidden from you, we have the Nine of Earth in reverse. We have the Page of Cups. And we also have 3 oracle cards that came out for you. So the first one is observe. Not getting caught in the story or details. Total acceptance of what is. Step back and see bigger picture. We also have specificity matters. The universe can only give what you ask for. Narrow it down. Be as specific as feels good. And we have, for the last card, darkest before dawn. Breakdown before breakthrough. Major shift is in progress. Dissolving barriers and ascending. So these cards are telling me that you're not at that place of stability and abundance that you want. And you're not necessarily seeing these offers coming in that you had hoped for, even small ones that are sort of letting you know that the bigger things are on the way. It's important for you, I think, to take a step back, like, hold up, wait, look at what it is that you're doing. Look at what it is that you're asking for. Are you being specific? Because it doesn't really feel as though you are. It's almost like I just heard buckshot. So it's like you're just spreading your seeds everywhere instead of, planting the roses in this bed, planting the spinach here. It's like all of a sudden you got like some roses that then mingled with some spinach, and it's a little all over the place. But understanding that this is a part of the process, right? And while you might be in your head, you might be frustrated, what you don't see is that this is something that's needed right now. This sort of mental space is designed to help you get focused, designed to help you get clear. And once you get past that, you can start reaping the harvest of the seeds that you have very intentionally and deliberately planted. So, looking at the advice from Spirit, we have temptation in reverse. We have call in reverse. We have the Queen of Water, the Queen of Swords, and we also have follow your bliss. Do what inspires you. Creativity, new direction, heart meets mind, no fear-based decisions. So, what Spirit is saying is that just because you haven't gotten what you wanted right now does not mean that it's not going to happen. So don't obsess over what you think you don't have or what you think is not happening right now. With the Queen of Water and the Queen of Swords, This is a person who is equally balanced in heart and mind. And we see that reflected in the oracle card, follow your bliss, heart meets mind. So Spirit is saying find that balance between this sort of passion that you have in wanting everything with the logic of mapping out the steps that it's going to take for you to get there. Being very conscientious about how you move, what it is that you want, and sort of defragmenting that energy, right? Bringing it all together and focusing it very specifically and very narrowly on the area of your life that you want to change first. So, what we have for the potential outcome, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. We have the Eight of Water in reverse. We have the High Priestess. And we also have nature's timing. Things need to occur in proper order when the time is right. Don't try to control the situation. So ultimately, you're not going to walk away from your dreams, but you will get very, very clear on what it is that you want and the path that you need to take to get there. And with the High Priestess card, you are going to trust in yourself, and you are also going to trust that the universe has you. And that as you put in this work, as you get clear, as you put your intentions out into the world, Spirit is hearing you. And when the time is right, when you are ready, when you have planted those seeds with loving intention, you're going to start seeing them grow. You are absolutely going to start seeing them grow. So let me pull one last oracle card for you and see if Spirit has any last little bit of guidance for you. Okay. So we have two that came out. The first one, I let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe. And the second card, true manifestations are powered by service and love. So, with these cards, I think that Spirit is confirming that once you calm down that frantic energy, once you start having faith that Spirit, the universe, your higher power, has your back, that they love you and want the best for you, you're going to see your seeds starting to grow. You're going to see what you've been manifesting coming to fruition. So just, hold up, wait, hit the brakes a little bit. Just pause on it, reflect, revise, get focused, get clear, and you'll start seeing those shifts that you're looking for. So, Sagittarius, I will leave it there. I hope that this was helpful and maybe gave you a little bit of insight and clarity into the energy around you right now. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I am sending you all huge hugs.